What are you doing here? I wasn't expecting you to show up. You see my cereal. Well, what can we expect from, thinking outside of the box, wargaming? I've been thinking about this for a couple days now, and, this kind of attack is unnerving. But you learn from it just as much as they are learning from what we're doing and how we're dealing with it. Oh, gonna start wearing glasses from now on. And by the way, I got my hair cut, and now I don't look like that geologist from Big Bang Theory, like Phil or Ed or whatever his name is. But now I look like Bryan Cranston off of that Breaking Bad. Yeah. Trading one for the other. I'm not too good of a chemist though. So, oh well. What can we learn from this kind of situation here in the United States? Could there be another attack? Could there be, just as they get this situation under control and things fixed on the infrastructure itself, not necessarily out to the stations where people can get their stuff, but just getting it working again, getting fluid through the pipe. What if there was another attack on another pipeline or holding facilities, crippling our infrastructure even worse? How would you cope with that in your day-to-day life? If you're working at a insurance company and all of a sudden you can't afford to drive to work? These are the type of things that ran through our minds back in 2010, 2011 with the oil crisis that we were under at that time. How at what point does it become economically not viable for you to go to work? Is it when you're paying $12 a gallon? Is it $5 a gallon? Is it $15 a gallon? At what point you're like, okay, well, if I have to fill up my car and drive an hour to work or a half an hour to work, I'm using 5 to 6 gallons a day. Or if I'm driving an hour to work, I'm using 10 gallons a day. What's that fine line of, I can't afford it? It's either I'm going to put food on the table, I'm going to go to my local grocery store, get groceries, and get what I need, but I can't afford to go to work and get that paycheck to reimburse me. Or are you going to use credit to pay for fuel and just have to bite the bullet and pay it back or claim bankruptcy, like so many people have done? This all leads into, it's not an economic situation, it's not a resources situation. It's a hostile environment in type of situation. You don't necessarily have, like in Red Dawn, paratroopers coming down, but you can't drive to the next town because there's no fuel either to get to the next town, or you get to the next town and there's no fuel there to come back. you have to be smarter than the situation and have your tank full when you leave, so you have a tank to get back home with. Now this is going to eat into a lot of vacation, a lot of tourism, a lot of summer activities. It's going to, you thought the CV shutdown, lockdown, whatever that is, was bad. Wait until you can't get gas once you've gotten to a location to move ahead further. That's the type of situation we're looking at. So, if I was wargaming to invade this area, I would shut off your fuel, let you sit for a week, thinking that everything's going to be all right while your gas stations go dry, and then hit you again with another kind of stupid attack that nobody will blame anybody for, because nobody wants to use nukes and have the balls to do it. And then I let you sit for another month figuring out that you're screwed. And then I just walk right in. Take a 747 and just fly right in. Your neighborhood's mine. Your town is mine. Your city, state is mine. Unless if you can get that infrastructure up and running. If you can get that infrastructure up and running, then I have to back off. I just say, oh crap, that didn't work. So, I'm going to finish my cereal now that you've interrupted my morning. And you have a good day. This is Kevin Fugelflam.